Well, hello COS supporters and COS volunteers. My name is Andrew and this is the 5-Hour Activist Series, episode 23. Well, thank you so much for tuning into another episode of my web series where I let you in on my activities as a district captain. I've been turned from a mere voter to an engaged activist. I care about self-governance. I care about limiting the size, scope, and jurisdiction of the federal government. Through district captains just like you and just like me, we can rally and engage a grassroots army that is large enough to turn the tide of tyranny that we are seeing run rampant in this country. I'm talking about economic tyranny, tyranny from the bureaucracy, tyranny from career politicians. All these things can be changed and reversed through a convention of states. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, the last 3 months have been extremely difficult. I've been disheartened, I've been frustrated, and I felt like I wasn't making any progress because of the pandemic. I missed the days where I got to go have coffee at Starbucks and chit chat with Convention of State supporters. I miss the days of hosting booths where we write letters and we talk with fellow Convention of State supporters. I miss being engaged with volunteers. I realized though I was having the wrong frame of mind. Activism hasn't ended, it's just changed. And luckily, we live in a time where we have such a vast access to technology that allows us to continue with communication. And that's gonna be my highlight for the week. So last week and this week, I was working on creating a virtual town hall with a couple of the California team members. John James, who you've definitely heard of in previous videos, and also with Jim Darcy, who's our grassroots coordinator here in California, one of the grassroots coordinators. We had seen other states like New Jersey who are using these virtual town halls, and we're seeing great success and huge turnouts. So we decided, well, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do a California kickoff, re-energized, restarting California activism. So over the course of about 2 weeks, we sent out multiple email blasts to about 8 to 10 districts within the Inland Empire, letting all the supporters know that we are gonna do this Zoom conference call. We're gonna talk about Convention of States and what Convention of States is gonna look like in California in the future, and how California is not out of this, how a blue state is just as significant as a red state, and how we can get involved in growing a grassroots army. So in this conference call, we had 30 attendees that showed up, which felt like a huge success considering what we've been going through over the past 3 months. In this virtual town hall, we outlined how Convention of States would work. We outlined what Convention of States is seeking to do, the amendments that you might be able to see coming out of a convention. We covered all the bases. We even got a few questions, answered a few questions, and it was really a great experience. This was really a great victory, and it really recharged us, gave us hope as well. And honestly, we want to do it every month now, maybe even expand it to a full statewide call. It's reinvigorating and it's great, and I really enjoyed working with John James and with Jim, and I can't wait to work with other individuals in the California team, because I know that if we put our self-governing minds together, we can accomplish anything. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Please follow Convention of States on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and make sure to subscribe on YouTube as well. Please also make sure to watch the Tuesday night grassroots training webinars that are hosted every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And don't forget to go check out the Mark Meckler Show. That's the Convention of States co-founder and president's podcast. You'll get your daily dose of Mark there, and also you'll hear the hottest stories that are going on in the news cycle. Well, it's time to get to work because we have a country to save. So get out there, get in your district, and cultivate some grassroots activism.